process of talking to God with energy in order to achieve a purpose. So let us begin this function by seeking the blessing of Almighty with the prayer song. Ceremony by offering our prayers to Amma and conduct our customary lamp lighting ceremony as a respect to one and only mother of all, our beloved Amma. May I now humbly request our dignitaries to light the lamp and inaugurate the function.
समृद्धि नमोस्तुते ओम अमृतेश्वर्ये नमः 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 ओम अमृतेश्वर्ये नमः।
Any function requires heartfelt warm words of welcome. May I now request Pratibha ma'am to welcome the gathering and also brief us all about the Atal Lab.
My humble pronouns are lotus feet of our beloved Amma. Every one of us feels happy to explore and discover new things, right? To heartily welcome our chief guest, Prashant Kumar Mishra, IAS 2014, Managing Director of NESCOM Mangalore and Smart City Limited. It's our pleasure to welcome you, sir. May I feel blessed to welcome our honorable correspondent, Sampujya Swamini Amma, who is well known for her selfless care. Pleasure to welcome you. Today, our principal ma'am is not here. In her absence also, I welcome her. She is the backbone of this Atal Tinkering Lab. I welcome you, ma'am. I extend cordially our heartily welcome to our Muralidhar Shetty sir. This is the part of our Vaishnavi. Thank you, Vaishnavi. Welcome, sir. I extend my heart welcome to our Yatish sir, campus director. I don't have to introduce him. Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I will talk about the Atal Tinkering Lab. For us, it's the new beginning and we want to do so many things. About that, first I will tell about the Atal Tinkering Lab. Atal Tinkering Lab is the proposition of the our AIM, that is Atal Innovation Mission of Niti Aayog. It is a government fund in the name of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, our former Prime Minister. You may remember the Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan slogan was there. It was in the beginning from the Independence Day, that time it was like that. Then our Prime Minister, former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee introduced the slogan. It extended to Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan to and Jai Vidyan. So in his name that is correct actually. He thought about the importance of Vidyan also to the development of nation. Actually Atal Tinkering Lab, if you formal so many things are there, but in a way we are in the Make India era. So if we have to create something, in the younger age itself we have to develop or cultivate that habit with us. That's why this Atal Tinkering Lab introduced in this high school level. So whatever we know from the beginning, whatever the habits developed from the younger age, it will be go along with them. That's why we are teaching them good habits. Same way here also, we are creating the curiosity and giving some direction to innovate something so that it will be there one step to the Vishwa Guru, our dream, right? After 2030 we have to be the Vishwa Guru. So this is the one step of that. We are creating or generating our younger generation to be the leader. If you have to be leader, you have to create something. That's what. According to the Tinkering Lab, this objective is to cultivate 1 million children in India as neurotic innovators. The objective of the scheme is to foster curiosity, creativity and imagination in the young generation and inculcate skills and design mindset, computational thinking, adaptive learning, physical computing, etc. In other words, it is one of the steps for making India's missions. And our plans for future, actually this lab is not just for us, it is to the neighboring schools also who got, in Dakshina Kannada we have 70 schools with the Atal Tinkering Lab, but we have so many schools, so we have to give the permission to others also. All over India, it has to be, everyone cannot get, and it has to be some requirements are there. Now we got luckily, or we worked for that, it's not just luck, our hard work is also there. So it is for our students and neighboring students, whoever can come and join with us. We will get the training for each month. Our Dakshina Kannada is having workshops and all. You can also participate with that. And we have the workshops for other schools also. That's what our plan for future. From 2 years because of Corona we didn't start. But now we started and we want to move it with the good strength. And that's what. Now almost 36 students got trained. So they will train later. So this is our dream is like whoever is free, they can come and do some work. But just we have to take care of the infrastructure, that's what is important. And it has to be disciplined. Anyone can join, others also, if other schools also want, they can take permission like that. It's not just for our school, neighboring schools also can come.
Yes, to speak a few words on this occasion, sir.
I remember coming to this school a couple of months back for a very innovative and fun program. And in the same line, today also, it is very heartening to know that Amrutha School has taken so much pains to start this Atal Tinkering Lab. As you all know, that central government through Niti Aayog has started this program in which, as already explained by the host, that the idea behind this Tinkering Lab is to inculcate and promote habit of innovation. I have been also associated with a similar program in Government of Karnataka before, which was basically for graduates and undergraduates who were studying. It is very heartening to know that the government is also interested to promote this habit of innovativeness in school kids also. Now after this opening of this center, it is the responsibility of all of you students to utilize the infrastructure. It is also very heartening to know that the school management has decided and very generously allowed other schools also to utilize this facility. because as you know, innovation is not limited to any infrastructure. However, if innovation has to be promoted, infrastructure is the launching pad for any such activities. So I thank entire school management, including Mr. Vaikampadi, for taking this wonderful initiative, and I hope that in future also more and more some of you, I hope and pray that some of you and many of you would go on to become scientists and also to win Nobel Award for the country. So with these words, with these words, I once again congratulate the school management and all of you students for taking this initiative, and I hope that in future also many such wonderful initiatives will be taken by you all. Thank you. Thank you.
I'd like to thank the Divine for the never-ending grace. I would like to convey my sincere gratitude to the esteemed chief guest. No program of the school can be wholesome or complete without the present and inspiring words of chief guest. On behalf of entire Amrutha family, I thank you, sir, from the bottom of my heart. I now request our correspondent, Sampuja Swami Mangalamrita Prana, to present a memento to our chief guest as a token of love and appreciation. Guidance and inspiration. Heartfelt thanks to our dear principal, Dr. Arati Shetty. Unfortunately, she couldn't attend the function due to personal reasons. I would also like to thank Mr. Yati sir for his loyal and non-stop assistance given. A special thanks to Mr. Murid with us today. My heartfelt thanks to Tajuddin Ullal for guiding our students since 1 week.
My science portion of the brain is not good.
Myself Devika Hansuka. This is our model and a smart city.
Oh,
Basically,
wonderful.
is of smart life and smart gate opener. Usually when there is no light around us, we go to the we go near the switch and turn it on. But here, when there is no light around, it will automatically turn on. This is the sensor. This senses the light. Now the bulb is not glowing because there is enough light around. If we cover the sensor, this will automatically turn on. This is the smart gate opener. This is the sensor. And if something is coming through here, this is close the door. Imagine if this is a train, it closes the door, and when it passes through, it will open the door. Thank
This
you.
is the motor based on which it is.
Yeah.
All the best. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Magnetic mixer. In this we can mix oil and water. Normally we can't mix oil and waters. In normal mixers there are blades, and this is done by the magnetic field. If we put oil and water together, the oil stays at the bottom. So I'll show how it works.
You are in which class?
10th standard.
Okay. This is creating a field like it. So what will be the use in
Laboratories with drugs, medicines, brains,
okay.
The things which we can't explain normal mixes, they are using this kind of.
Now it is commercial production.
Yeah, commercial they are using. Manual labs and all they will use.
All the time.
The middle part is audio and the rightmost thing is the relay. It acts as a switch. So there is a map through which we give signals to it, which results in lighting of the bulb. They are all connected with the
So app you can operate. How did you set it up? No, as in, were you able to make out which is relay post and
It's controlled by coding.
correct. Good. All the best, because this will require a little bit more further study.
Then you can control all the three from this.
Okay. Very smart operator. With the help of students only, if you are able to do that, then that will be like practical benefit.
Next 22nd we have this training from the big in psychiatry for Arduino code for 5 students and school teachers.
They have a very good setup.
They are the first one to start.
Psychiatry is giving training for all the teachers. Whoever attended in the schools.
ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ
Actually, I don't know.
ಅದು ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಫಂಡೆಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ತಯಾರಿ.
So you would like to follow the same?
Breadboard to connect it to the computer. We are used Arduino coding also. In this we can see on the ECG what we want to get graphs that we can see. This is Arduino graph. This is set by cardiologists mostly suggest this. And if it is if our graph only in a proper list, it will be set like heart diseases or cause like heart attack and heart failure. Those will be caused.
These are remote ECG. Heartbeat. Correct. And this is also operatable? Right. Yeah.
These are the construction things. First we started with the basics.
Correct. Good. All the best. There is something called a frugal innovation. We don't invest too much money, but we come up with good.
And this is a room in which we operate the space shuttle, in which we fly it and we track it when it goes to space. This is the truck in which we bring the items for the spaceship, and this is the launch pad in which we launch it.
It's done by himself. He didn't ask me.
That itself is very difficult.
Assembly.
I try doing it for you. Find the right part and then good. All the best.
Only I was went from 6 to that is the fact. He also.
Entire body. All the best.
So it works as an automatic gate. So I'll show you. When a vehicle comes near this, it senses the and after like 5 or 6 seconds, it goes automatic.
So this is the further alarm. How this works when the light sensor fall on. When a person comes here, the laser doesn't fall on the light sensor, so the buzzer starts buzzing. By this we can come to know that when an intruder enters the house.
what about the regular authorized person?
No, they will be having a pass which we should. And even this also same happens. We should show the pass then. So this used for daily use. And this is for easy life.
This is the you can't fly it like inside. Correct.
So I've connected a rope to a generator. When it is ground put it in place. See the
It detects the soil, it detects the moisture.
There is moisture in the soil, it is the bacteria. There is the soil.
No problem. You understood the concept? You were in itself? Oh, you only there?
Encouraging his sister's project. She has fever. He's very much interested. He'll come behind me. Very much short. Only one student is from the sister.
Curious.
So 3D is not. We will do that later.
How does that work?
When the water is there and when it below side is acidic and 0 to 14 is the pH scale and pH is known as the power of hydraulic and below side is neutral acidity and 7 is neutral mean of water and 0 is the strongest acidic and highest level is 14 of the and our blood number is 7.8 value of our blood.
Do we know? I don't think so. It has not been taught. Maybe something class 9 or something. 9 or 10.
Now they will have the practical knowledge.
Support the
It's 7 to 14 is basic. 0 to 7 is 7 is
Really? You always it is there in your mind.
Sir, 3D
So comes along with the
equipment.
this equipment is also provided by the lab itself.
This software.
This is a 3D printer. To first print any models, we have to make a 3D model. So to make a 3D model, we use this software, beginner software called Tinkercad. With this, we can model 3D designs. For example, if we want to drag a square, we can do it like this, and then we can either select this like we want it as a hole maker or a solid object. Then after finishing, we have to select export, and then we have to put it in STL files. So sir, we already did it. So
Yeah, no issues. So these are all 3D
the 3D
printed.
printed items.
Including that.
And after saving the file in STL form, we have to go to a software again called DPTR host.
This is for slicing.
Slicing, we have to convert, like the 3D printer cannot print it if it's in the STL form. So we have to convert it into G code. That's a file format. So we convert it using this software. Then we copy this in the memory card reader, sir. We already copied, sir. So then we should insert the SD card inside this slot, sir. This slot, and then we have to open, sir, and then we have to select which file we want to put. Start. But before that we have to actually preheat it, sir. So to preheat you have to select, sir. It's in 10 degrees now. It increases 10 degrees for each time we click the plus button. So there are many types of filaments, sir. These things are called filaments. We use these to print things. So there are many types of filaments, like materials are different. So this is an PLA filament. For PLA filaments, the temperature we need to set for the extruder is 190 to 220. So the optimum temperature is 210. We set it 210. Then the heat bed is always 60 degrees. Sir. Then we can start loading. If we want to unload or load these filaments, we have to go to settings and then we have to select filaments, sir. Then when we press unload, it unloads it, sir. Ma'am, it's unloading. Another.
No problem. Very good. You have understood the entire process.
Like it, sir.
We first aim at the we want to using this as a cross.
That depends on the size of
Below that.
some takes 5 hours, some take some like 20 minutes, some take even 3 days or 1 day.
The widest length than 25 times with the smallest length and the bar load. This part is mirror. It's used to more conveniently look at the otherwise we have to measure. The focus will the image formed by this.
You use this for seeing something? That's okay. That's why they say hit and try method.
No, it's working right now.
Acha, it's working.
Yeah,
So this is actually coming over here.
So a good example for this is Tesla cars. In Tesla cars, they have distance sensors, so they can turn when they find an obstacle. So we made this using the buy box turn kit. So in the turn kit, we get a robot and 2 USB cables, aux cables, and 2 distance trackers. And there are many types of other different modules, like distance trackers, distance sensors, and temperature sensors, and there are also LEDs, etc., lasers, etc. So we can charge it using a C-type charger. So we can remove it, we can turn on the power and the motor.
Not it is fully charged. Anyway, good. So these sensors are the one which mix out and then they will take
Right.
it.
It will move perfectly, sir, without touching any walls. It will move.
What about parking? Parking also?
No, this is just we have made it. That we can make by program. We have to park after this point. That we can do. Everything based on program.
Very good. All the best.
Yeah, very good.